Hi, long time no talk. I feel like I haven't filmed a video looking at a camera since, like 2024. Yeah, we're in the final chapter of summer, and there's so many things that I'm excited about and I want to get you guys hype about coming. Firstly, bike mods. My custom Ducati is getting even more custom. I recently put on tank badges after doing some enamel stripping, powder coating, and they're beautiful, and I can't believe I've been living this long without them. I went to Modified Cycles in Milwaukee to work on that. Thank you so much, Nick. Nick is a lifesaver, and if you need custom work done in the Milwaukee area, go to Nick from Modified. I highly recommend him. Sadly, my seat is ripping. The vinyl that came stock on my bike, it has this embossing on it that has some weak points, and it is ripping along those weak points, and the more I sit on it this summer, the worse it gets. So I reached out to a guy in Chicago that I got networked with through Nick from Modified, and he does like beautiful custom seat work. I put together a mood board, and he's gonna be like busy until October, but to me that's good timing because I gotta sit on something in the meantime. I gotta do my levers too, but it's not like that exciting. Next thing that's really exciting, and this is happening in days, and I'm over the moon about it, is there's a Royal Enfield bike launch. And Royal Enfield is conveniently located in downtown Milwaukee, or the shortest journey for moto travel that I've ever done. And I had got the information, I think, while I was in Guatemala. And I see this email and it says like Royal Enfield North America launch. I was like, I hope to God this is in North America because I don't know if I have it in me to do another international moto travel. It's here. It's literally in Wisconsin. So that's going to be amazing, convenient. And I'm really excited about their bikes lately. Well, they're rising in popularity because they're a great like working man's bike, like they are at an approachable price point. They're great looking. They're making bigger engine displacements, and they were a brand that I was heavily considering when I was first going to buy a bike. It was going to be either a Ducati or a Royal Enfield, but I needed just something like a bit more than they were making at the time. This was back in like 2016 or 2017. So yeah, my second bike ended up being the Ducati, but now they have so many like really compelling bikes. So I'm going to be test riding the Gorilla 450. It's kind of Scrambler-esque, like a little bit more like traditional Scrambler-esque. And then they have one called the Shotgun 650 that I'm super intrigued about. And it's more bobber style. And that's kind of a dream of mine to have a bobber. And I think that I could outfit that to be a little bit more comfortable for cross-country riding too. Not cross-country riding. I don't think I'm ready for that right now. I talked about that as part of like motorcycle propaganda is the cross-country American road trip. And it's not like a bad thing to do. I'm just saying I'm not falling for it because knowing my like constitution, I just can't do something like that right now. But who knows? Never write it off. Like we got a whole life to live. Hoping to build a bigger relationship with Milwaukee because, hey girl, I'm right here. I'm down the block. So let's hang out a lot. And I've always had a soft spot in my heart for their brand, and I've gone to quite a few of their little events over like the last 8, 9, 10 years. So yeah, crazy stuff. What's next? I run a motorcycle safety gear business. It was called Great Lakes Supply Co. Now it's called Stealth Armor Co. because I rebranded and I'm pushing it more towards lifestyle armor. It's useful for people who are riding, but also people who do BMX, longboarding, skateboarding, kids who need protection while rollerblading. I hated how uncomfortable the protective gear was for rollerblading. I probably would have done it way more if it weren't so damn uncomfortable. Tactical applications, construction applications. So we're broadening it out. And I would need to just bring it into a new era and give it less of a vintage Cafe Racer retro vibe and more of like a, hey, we're armor for everything. And the apocalypse comes and we got you covered. What's really exciting to me is that I'm bringing back reflective hoodies and fleece hoodies at a sub $250 price point. And these ones are amazing. They're an upgrade from the ones that I used to offer years ago, if you've been tuning in for a long time. It has chest protection pockets that the other ones didn't have. Wait, why am I just describing it? Let me get it for you. Here's my reflective jacket that I've been riding with. It's ventilated on bottom and it's ready for all sorts of armor. Level 1, level 2, whatever you want. Back, shoulder, elbow, chest. These are so great. And I'm just like rolling out more and more types of gear. Speaking of gear and style and the like, when I like get into textiles and materials, I'm trying to like optimize and find like the perfect cut and the perfect material. And I'm the same with gear as I am with my clothes. So when I look for like the perfect white tee, I'm looking at cut, composition, neckline, and I have finally, after years of searching and after ignoring like what everyone else is doing and looking at what I like on me, I finally found like the perfect white t-shirt. As riders, like t-shirts are the majority of the things we're wearing that we change out under our gear. So, finding the perfect t-shirt is an accomplishment. Today, I'm wearing my Quince scoop neck t-shirt, and I even have their modal cotton t-shirt in a v-neck style. And I've gotten Dan addicted to Quince too. And this is a merino wool shirt, and he loves this. It's a nice kind of like burnout style, so it's not heavy and it layers up really amazingly. So if you're looking for beautiful basics, like really timeless pieces, check out Quince. I've worked with them before, and they generously gifted me those. And I can really attest to their quality because I've been buying their stuff, oh my gosh, well, for over like 6 years. And then secondly, and this is stuff I'm just generally excited about too, is mixing metals. And I'm wearing their 14 karat gold Huggy earrings. And if you remember a video I made a while back about jewelry and motorcycles, these are the types of earrings I was recommending that don't get ripped off when you take your helmet on and off. Huggy earrings, I highly recommend. And lastly, I've got some travel plans that I'm excited about. Well, I guess it's not lastly. You know me, I'm going to go on another tangent, but I actually have to wrap this up really soon because I'm going to Irish Fest with my family. I used to be an Irish dancer for like 10 years, so that's like a little fun fact for you. In September, I'm going to New York City. I'm going to be in Midtown, Times Square area of Manhattan with my husband. I'm just putting that out there now in case there's someone I should link up with, some introductions to be made. I have been to Jane Motorcycles. I looked to see if there was any moto social events, and there was like that, there used to be that like cafe, like Spagliatelli or Sperlonga that had motorcycle meetups, but I think they don't exist anymore. So if anyone knows of motorcycle stuff happening in New York, in Manhattan would be convenient, let me know. Hey man, I'm here to hang out. I think even like Revzilla opened up a store in Brooklyn, but I don't know if they kept that or not. I gotta take a breath. All right, so yeah, that's what's coming up for me, like literally just in the next couple weeks. And you guys will be seeing some great cool videos, bike mods, Royal Enfield. Yeah, it's gonna be autumn soon, and I love autumn. The temperatures are cooler, and the vibes are top tier, and the farmer's market is cozy, and it's just the best time to be alive. So I'll probably fit in some good riding, and maybe I'll even ride to this like pretzel spot, the best pretzels I've had in Wisconsin. But I'm also trying to perfect my own pretzel recipe because I can't just be riding an hour every time I want a pretzel. It's just not realistic. Dude, I forgot another exciting thing that's happening this fall is that my bike is going to be in a motorcycle show. It's the Parts Unlimited North American something show. I'm going to have to obscure my ripped seat because the new seat won't be ready in time, but yeah, happy to be there. Maybe by the time Mama Tried Motorcycle Show rolls around, I will have my custom seat and my bike will be mint and ready to be seen by the world. Cool stuff. Custom bikes. I love it. I decided in this video that I wasn't gonna taskmaster myself and I wasn't gonna overly mask. Last year I got married and I got diagnosed with autism and ADHD. So there was like so much going on last year. And I just like couldn't stay on top of it all and be a real person. So it was like work. The priorities were work, get ready for this wedding, and figure out how I don't like die at the wedding. That was why I wanted to get some tools of the trade for figuring out neurodivergent stuff. Thank you so much for sticking around with the channel, bearing with me. I know I'm inconsistent and, that's just the kind of gal I am these days, but I'll let you know this much, that I'll have a little bit more time and energy than I have in the past. And I'm figuring out filming setups that help me film more and don't make it so challenging for me, because there's like so many roadblocks in front of me making videos. So I'm always working at trying to reduce those and trying to just like make stuff happen, because I want to do this more. And it can be really hard for me with the type of brand I have. So I have a feeling like I feel like I'm in an era of being like pretty into it. So you'll at least get like a couple more bangers coming soon, and hopefully just some more consistency if that's what you want to see. Check out Stealth Armor Co. if you're in the market gear, like lower body, upper body. Everyone can use armor. Got gloves, got a lot of great stuff. Thanks so much. You're the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.